it's Kay. Welcome to the build guide for Kay's Spectre Summoner for 3.12 Heist League. This build guide video is for the Pure Fierce Impale version of my Pure Spectres build for Syndicate operatives. Not only is it just as strong as Cold Conversion, but also 100% solo self farm friendly because all the uniques are completely optional. Before I go over the changes to the passive tree, gear and gems, I will explain some of the new mechanics while showcasing T16 Tropical Island and a quick mini kill. The red circle around my character is Flesh and Stone. Any enemy inside the circle will be maimed and take 30% more physical damage. You can't see it because I'm using MTX to hide it, but I'm using Divergent Dread banner. When I link to Generosity, this gives my operatives 43% impale chance. I also have them linked to Anomalous Impale for 50% impale chance. To complete the auras, I am using Pride and Vow Haste. On the cast bar, I have Vulnerability Curse as self-cast. Lastly, you can notice some mini blight things popping up. They're from Breath Stealer gloves and give some nice aura buffs. Okay, now to go over the changes to the passive tree, gear and gems. On the left side is the passive tree for the Cold Conversion build, and on the right is the new tree for Pure Fizz Impale. As you can see, there are many changes. There is no thread of hope because Breath Stealer gloves are anointed with Ravenous Horde, and we just passed to Cruel Pleb. Drop EE and Indomitable Armin because operatives don't do any elemental damage. Take all passives in the Sovereignty cluster because the new build reserves a lot of mana. Lastly, take the extra endurance. For the jaws, the medium cluster jaws are now minion life with renewal and feasting fins. The large and small jaws haven't changed. And all the jaws sockets have ghastly eye jaws. There are many new gems in the Fizz Impale build as well as new gloves, but all the uniques are now completely optional. For the 6th link, the gems are Ray Spectre, Spherical, Predator, Brutality, Anomalous Impale, and Volley. Syndicate operatives have very good AI, so you can use Volley for a much smaller damage penalty compared to GMP or Greater Volley. In the Diadem, the gems are Generosity, Pride, Divergent Dread Banner, and Vow Haste. If you can't get a Diadem, don't worry. Keep Vow Haste for the speed boost and don't reserve mana with Haste. For the gloves, I recommend Breath Stealer and anointed it with Ravenous Horde. If you can't get them, any crafted gloves are fine. The gems are Flesh and Stone linked to main, and Flame Dash and Vulnerability that can be unlinked. In the boots, the gems are Animate Guardian, Carrion Golem, Feeding Frenzy, and Awaken Melee Fizz if you can get it. It gives Intimidate that makes enemies take 10% extra attack damage. Lastly, the Wand and Shield are the same as the base build. They have Desecrate, Spell Cascade, Bone Offering, and Steel Skin, Increased Duration, Convocation. All the flasks are the same. Overall, the Pure Fizz Impale build has just as much DPS as Cold Conversion, but it is much easier and cheaper to gear. The unique items are now completely optional, so you will be able to enjoy Syndicate operatives in solo sale funds too. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this build guide. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Thanks for watching, bye!